Welcome back, everybody. It's me, your girl, the Teal Empress. And before we begin, I'd like you to like, share, and subscribe because that's how we grow. And y'all, I'm so excited to be back with y'all and be in my sacred space. Most of the time when I come to y'all with these readings, I'm usually on the go. So I find a park or find, just to be out in nature. That's my, that's always a sacred space. But this is my borders and this is my sacred space. So there's just something special to be said about that collective, about having your own sacred space. Before we begin, I welcome you. I am a master Reiki healer. I'm also a master energy reader. And what we're getting into is, y'all, let's talk about this solar and lunar eclipse. I know for me, yesterday, it was like so fast that I was almost stuck at times. Literally. And let's do this right. I invite you to take a breath in with me, collective, and let's enter this space together. And let's ring the bowl. Let's ring the bowl, collective. There we go. That feels right. Let me go ahead and bring this up to you what we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with the Kipper deck, the Romance Angels, the Universal Celtic. Love it. And I felt guided to bring one of my decks out just in case we need more clarity. Let's get it all together. It's been a while since I've been here, y'all. It's been really crazy. So what Spirit really wants to start with, because you know how I do, I give you the channel messages, the downloaded messages. I give you so many different streams. This is not a one size fits all here at all. No, we're not having no boxes go on here. This is about that sacred space, that soul family, that collective energy. And we are flying high. And so much has been cut out and so much has been illuminated. And we're going to jump right into it. And so first what Spirit wanted to bring forth is we always go back to come forward so we know where we're at. And let me go ahead and start getting the energy for these while I'm giving the messages. So Spirit wants to bring forth the wheel. So if you're wondering where you fall on this wheel and who you are in this card of players, so to speak, Spirit wants to break it down real easy for you, okay? So if you have been during this time, as Spirit's been talking about this inheritance that's being brought forth, that is being gifted straight from the divine to the feminine, if y'all been thinking, the ones that have been thinking monetary, you might be the karmic. Just saying. Now, get on that side of the wheel. Now, for my divine collective, the inheritance is inheriting those spiritual gifts, that family, not making that empty family room empty. God's Spirit is blessing you with this inheritance of a family of true value. Okay? This is about not being in poverty anymore. This person felt like they were in poverty and always, this divine masculine feeling was always felt like he was on the outside of this community. 36. That's not 36, that's 39, 12 completion. He's on the wheel. That masculine boy's on the wheel. He's not impoverished anymore. And look at that full room. That room, okay, was that feminine who went from humble to the divine and building her own self up, and that room was empty. That room is filled in there. And collective, this is your ancestors on the outside that is they're guiding you and they're so proud. And wow, that's just amazing. So for my collective spirit, it's like waking up in a whole new world. Yes. So I know for me, and it's important, at this time, what's happening is the teacher is now becoming the student. Yeah, everything has shifted. And I saw a new wheel in my mind's eye and what it looked like. So what we're moving into collective now is what's been cut out is anything that is not service anymore. It's not, you got a new family. This new family, if you haven't got it yet, it's coming. Okay. And just know that. And what's happening is what's been eclipsed. There's been so many things being eclipsed. Eclipse means completely cut out. So for some of y'all, it's like that some of them toxic behaviors that was not serving you at all. Some of it could have been, I see just so much more in health, how you take care of your mind, body, and soul that you're moving into. Really on your body and mental health is just really, I see, taking full precedence during this next cycle. And it is a brand new cycle. You are starting over at zero, the full, leaving all baggage behind, ready to jump off that cliff. And it's just fun, just knowing that everything's brand new. And what Spirit just showed me is in that last reading, where the Divine Feminine was looking at what had been built up, and she had the choice of whether she wanted to move forward in it. You know, she was really looking at her investments. But there was that book that didn't have anything written on it, you know. And what is happening is that Divine Feminine is not, those investments, she looked at it closely. She's leaving them be. She's writing her new book. She's writing something brand new. Now, mind you, I'm saying she because it's feminine energy, but flip-flop it how it resonates. This is a overall collective reading. This is not a personal reading. So, so moving forward, this feminine energy, y'all are really writing something brand new. And what is that? Y'all are doing co-creators. You are writing for the first time, I feel like y'all are like moving in this almost like second half of your life where before you always were wired to make others happy. It never occurred to you. I think a lot of y'all were taught to grow up and go out and look for love or go find love when really you didn't have to find it. You felt the greatest love of all. You felt love within yourself. And when that happened and you started uplifting yourself and you started putting all this stuff back into yourself, into your mental, your physical, you started caring about those things, caring about your temple, realizing you didn't have to make an altar, that you were the altar. Okay? This is just in honor to my ancestors. I myself am the altar. You are the altar. Okay? And it's important to bring those four elements together and let that diamond shine. And that's what's happening. And so the new wheel collective. All right, Spirit show me. Now you've done this, you're fixing to write something new. Branding is important. Branding. Knowing your brand. And it's so crazy because, you know, like YouTube, it picks up your algorithms. Well, this morning, as I'm talking to Source, Rolex and Mercedes come up on my algorithms. And it's important, Spirit, so you need to know your brand, know your worth. And also the wheel was different. So I saw the wheel, but it was a Mercedes sign in it. Okay, and at the top of the wheel is a new sign. It's Cancer. Starts this new wheel. Okay, so that is something brand new. Spirit said, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, those are oracle messages to go along with whatever Spirit wants to clarify at this time. So, speaking of eclipse, so this eclipse in like what before you wanted to do and maybe remove or add to your life, which was so hard, just kind of like happened in the blink of an eye. That's what happened during this eclipse. Things that some of y'all are sticking your toes in water and love. Again, you never thought you were going to do that. Are you starting a new journey? What? You didn't see this coming, did you? That's why I just keep hearing Spirit say, you didn't see this coming, did you? Spirit says to take the time, though, to understand this time, collective, as you move forward in this new journey, because it is brand new, starting from zero. It's important to realize it is a journey. The beautiful part about this journey is it's not the destination. You know there's a goal, okay? But it's the walk, the journey, this in between, which is really where the magic happens. And so, with that, Page of Pentacles. Stepping out of that cave, you are now, in that magician. You cooked something up and you're holding it out in it's absolutely beautiful and it's leading you somewhere. And the Page of Pentacles is all about, this is someone who has studied, researched, you've got a concoction together, you have graduated, you have been initiated, and you see that value as something totally different. Totally different. That's what's so magical. And because that's a pentacle. Do you see that? Yeah. This is the judgment. This is, okay, Dolphin from our last reading. Oh my God. They're riding together. That masculine that was sending the sound, that you would get these messages. He jumped out the water. Wow. Divine Feminines, because you rose from the dead. Look at that. You didn't think, look, you did not see it's coming because all these masculines that you put to death because it was the death of you. But now it has flipped. Look at that red hair. I'm just being drawn to that. Queen of Pentacles. Baby, have you grown? You're listening to divine wisdom. You are the Queen of Pentacles. She is financially secure. She knows value, but she is being guided towards something with this, the Pentacle that she already has. She did, look, she went from this, risen from the dead, to this. Damn, you don't look like what you've been through, collective. Eight of Swords. Do you feel that energy? There you have literally risen from the grave. And you are holding these swords of truth, and you're not being held. You've risen, and you are flying. Oh. Okay, so things have really been flipped upside down. Ain't no more illusions. These, which has been held back by this dragon energy. There is a masculine that is coming to fight this dragon off. Oh, I can't hold on to it. I cannot hold on to it because it's almost unbelievable. Look at there. The King and Queen of Pentacles. When you talk about King and Queens of the deck, the zodiac, the archetype. There is, when you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, that is true wealth in all forms and fashion, and it is truth, and it is generational, and it is giving, and it is abundant, and it is balanced, and Three of Wands. There is this masculine. It's two animals, two companions, reaching out for this doe that's being highlighted here. This is a divine union being guided, and you know, like that doe, when you see a doe that's hit with the light, like frozen. That's how it was yesterday. Speaking like it was happening so fast, I was literally frozen at times. It is because you have stood 10 toes down. You have held this full leadership energy. You have not, when they called you out your name, you have had the truth right there. And look at why it's coming together. What you don't see coming. Bottom of the deck. Four of Cups. This is a holy grail. It's a new cycle, a brand new beginning. That's what I got for you. Collective, I am sending you so much love and light. I hope you hit that like message. It helps my channel grow. I hope you share the message. It helps my channel grow, and it helps for those who need the message to get out. And it's about sharing the love. Let's create this new 5D matrix grid together. Let's do it.